everyone. Welcome to our fourth Advent Zoom Temple Talk. And I am Terry Matteo, Stewardship Chairperson at St. Matthew's Trinity in Hoboken. And today we have the privilege of talking with Jen Ussel. So far, we have touched on the themes of Advent of hope, love, and joy. So today we're speaking with Jen Ussel and sharing her message regarding stewardship. The final theme is appropriately peace. Jen is a longtime member of St. Matthew's and has held various leadership positions at our church. She is currently the secretary of our church council. And St. Matthew's has also greatly benefited from her legal expertise and her wise counsel. Welcome, Jen.
Hello, it's nice to be here.
Thank you. The fourth Sunday of Advent focuses on peace. After accepting hope, love, and joy, we do have peace in our hearts. And you have said that peace comes to you when you are centered in the peace that St. Matthew's Trinity offers you. Why do you believe that it is important to be intentional about giving?
It is very important to be intentional about giving. In fact, if you want to get any peace from your giving, it needs to be something that is meaningful to you. The only way you can discern if the way you're sharing your gifts, whether it's time, talent, or financial, is to really think about how you're using your gifts in the world. It means to think about the impact of your gifts, whether it's giving to your church, to the environmental defense funds, protecting the environment, donating to political candidates, supporting the ACLU, any giving that you want to do. It needs to be something that you get back from, because you get so much more than you give when you donate and give your time intentionally. It needs to mean something to you. And peace is a wonderful thing to seek these days, because it isn't really a peaceful time. It isn't a time where we all just sort of feel peaceful. We really have to be purposeful, and we have to figure out what is it that matters to us. And St. Matthew Trinity matters to me. Interestingly, the more I gave of myself or my finances, but mostly of my time and talents, the more I got from giving those gifts, sharing those gifts, and the more peace you get from it. Because I can sit back, and I have a very blessed life. I'm very fortunate. But you can't just insulate yourself, especially now, because we're so insulated anyway, in that little bubble of your own blessed life. You can't enjoy it unless you feel like you are helping other people to live their best life. And at St. Matthew Trinity, we totally do that. Not only in sharing the word and enabling others to hear that and experience that with us, but also through the lunchtime ministry, through the ELCA World Hunger, through the Hoboken Shelter, through our affordable housing initiatives, through the SMT Center, where, while it's not been able to really be fully used since it's been finished, we are looking forward to that day, and it's going to be a wonderful thing for the people of Hoboken, not just for our congregation. So I think that, giving brings you peace.
Or how does that giving and sharing impact your daily life?
Well, my daily life is very different. What I encounter each day in the world is very different from what I encounter in the St. Matthew community. So it makes it all the more important to me
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning of the pandemic, when we were still getting used to this virtual world, it was very hard to not have the feeling of that personal connection that I get from St. Matthew's.
Mm-hmm.
You get used to it.
Yeah.
And you find other ways, whether it's through Zoom meetings, doing this,
Mm-hmm.
talking to people, and just knowing that the community is still there. To be honest with you, the music town hall was huge to me personally,
Mm-hmm.
to see the people that sort of, to me, represent goodness in the world,
Mm-hmm.
coming together and talking about something that's important to all of us. I think that what you get from giving is a sense of community and a sense of belonging. And no giving that I do does that more than the giving to St. Matthew's.
Wow, that's powerful. And who do you think benefits from that giving, from your giving?
I benefit from my giving. And I know that's not really what I'm supposed to say.
Yeah.
I think it's a different focus on it. I mean, I believe that, the people who eat at lunchtime ministry, the people who eat and sleep at the shelter, the people who live in the apartments, the people who are going to use the SMT center, hopefully the other members of the congregation. But really, I think I benefit the most from my giving. And when you're just simply writing a check, you don't feel that. You feel like you're just helping others. I'm just being altruistic and I'm just writing this check and sending it out and I've done my part and I'm good. But when you actually get personally involved, you get so much more from it that I actually think I get more from my giving than anybody else does.
That's beautiful. God bless you all. Thank you, Jen, so much.
Thank you, Terry.